Hey guys, happy Sunday. I did that thing again where I scheduled it to go live and I was like 11:05. Put it at 11:05 p.m. instead of a.m. No one is surprised.
Yeah. She was just like, I won't be awake.
I won't either. Hopefully.
Yeah, right? Same.
Here we are, the right time. How's it going, everybody? Hope it's going well. We're here to talk about hauls and reads, but before we do that, we can talk about our lovely sponsor, InStockTrades.com. We can get your books up to 50% off. And if you spend $50 in the US, you get free shipping.
That's right. Now's the time.
Yeah.
It is October. Maybe you're already thinking of Christmas shopping. Maybe you should.
You should think ahead of time.
Yeah. Even if it's for yourself.
Especially if it's for yourself.
Yeah.
So let's talk about things we've hauled and or read. I've hauled some things.
Ooh, tell me. Show me.
First thing, very important. Look at this thing that I found.
Aww, you need
I
that.
didn't even know that was coming out.
It's adorable. So wait, is there a Christmas tree on her head?
Yeah. I'll unbox it.
Ooh, live unboxing.
Live unboxing. Because I happened to be in like a box lunch store, and then I look, I go, oh, I have no money, and so I was like, Elliot, and he's like, oh, that's cute. Where did you find that? And I said, right there, and then he put it back on the shelf, and I said, just kidding. just like him. Okay, I wish we had taken the stands out of here. I'll remember. No, I won't. 1 second, guys. Okay. So.
Oh, I love it. So cute.
Is this not the most me thing?
You need that in your life. 100%.
Because people normally know, but I love Christmas. And I love getting Christmas, like, comic book things. And so, probably when we hit Christmas this time, I'll replace all these with, like, Christmas covers and Christmas figures. Because I've got, like, the Christmas Wonder Woman. And there's a gingerbread Wonder Woman out now. It's a pop figure, so I'll get that. But this, I love Mantis. Mm-hmm. She's my favorite. I have a little Mantis shelf, which is hard because there's not that much out there.
Yeah.
But, like, look at her little candy cane.
It's perfect for them to, because you're speaking of, like, not enough out there for her. It's not the one I would have expected for you to randomly stumble upon, right?
No, and, like, let me grab the box. So this is from the holiday special. So I think what they did, even though the holiday special got moved back, you can't disrupt, like, the toys and things. Yeah. So I think this is why it already came out. But if you look, it's only like Star-Lord, Groot, Drax, and Mantis. And normally Mantis is not the one who gets the stuff.
Right.
It is everyone else. So I was really surprised because, like, to choose her over, like, Gamora or Rocket, pretty cool. That's for me. I don't care if it's cool for anybody else. It doesn't matter to me. It only matters that I have my sweet baby Angel Mantis. That's how I refer to her. And she's Christmas. And I got other things. One thing that you and I both have.
There we go.
Still sealed.
It exists. Mine is too. Love that.
I'll open it when we read it. It's so light.
I know, right? It's weird.
I don't understand. It feels so odd.
It's like, how do we do this?
I have things from Jessica that she no longer needs or has use for. One, that's a little Wonder Woman.
Very cute. Love
very
that.
Cool. And this other thing, which looks pretty cool. Wonder Woman Psychology.
Nice.
Lassoing the Truth. And I was like, that sounds pretty cool. It's neat. What can we learn about human psychology from a superhero who is mentally healthy? A compendium of 20 essays offering a fascinating analysis of the psychology behind one of the world's most famous superheroes, Wonder Woman. It looks at the controversial psychologist who created her.
Wow, okay.
So I'm really excited.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Last thing. This is also a read. I picked this up. I meant to tell you about it.
Oh.
Have you read this?
I have. I actually have it, yeah.
I love this. It's so cute.
I thought
I picked it up because the art looked cute and the premise is cute. So it's called Fake Blood. It's by Whitney Gardner. And it's definitely like a younger read. It's because it's from Simon & Schuster Kids. I love this. So basically, this kid, it's a new school year, and AJ, the main guy, he feels like everything else around him is like changing, and he's not doesn't know how to cope. And there's a girl in school that he really really likes, but he doesn't know how to get her attention. But he knows that she loves vampires. She's always talking about the latest vampire show, reading vampire books, so he wants to impress her. So he starts doing things, as you can see in here, to make him seem more like a vampire, like doing eye makeup, seem like he's broody, trying to make himself look pale. If he's in sunlight, wearing like sunglasses and a hood. At one point, he uses like fake blood just to make it seem like he's, all these things. And they start hanging out more, especially because they get a project together in Transylvania. But what he doesn't realize as I get closer, and this is on the back of the book, but he learns that she's actually a vampire slayer. Or so we, are led to believe with everything. And so that is why she's so into vampires. So it's really cute. I really like it. And actually, I was scrolling through like one of the streaming services, and there is a movie from another country or something that is very much the same storyline.
Interesting.
And so I don't know if it got adapted or what, but this was such a fun read. I'm glad I randomly picked it up at half price. It was super worth it. So it's her debut middle grade graphic novel. I haven't seen what else she read, but or has created, but I love this. It was so cute.
Yeah, I read that a few years ago and I remember loving it. I should revisit it now that it's October.
Oh, I should show a little bit of the art. It's a little like simplistic and cartoony, but it's fun. Like it reminds me of like reading old webcomics a little bit. Like I love the style. I don't know. It's cute. Oh, and the best part that I love, there's this thing in here with oh gosh, I have to find the teacher's name. It is important, guys. I promise.
Was this a Buffy reference? I feel like
it is.
Yeah. I remember this. Yeah,
and that is why it is important that I figure out what it is. I can't. Anyways, but I'll also tell you about it. They have a teacher. I think it's a new teacher, maybe not. But he's British and he dresses very like put together. And I think his name is like something silly, like Biles or Miles. It's obviously like a Giles reference. Mm-hmm. And AJ's suspicious of him, but the girl he likes is like, no, listen. He's obviously placed here to be the older British like mentor of mine. That's what this is for. That's why he's here. And I was like, that is,
yeah.
It's perfect. It's really cute. I really recommend it.
That's awesome. I'm glad you read that.
Yeah. So if anyone needs to get over how bad Buffy is right now, you can do that.
Comic Buffy. Yeah.
Yeah. Comic Buffy. So yeah.
Love that.
Did that.
It's a great haul. Well, as far as what I've hauled, I only really have, I'm looking around, I'm like, I think I only have one thing. And it was a Kickstarter that finally came in. I don't think I showed this last time because I think it came recently, but Zombie Cat Invasion. Did I talk about this?
No.
Okay. Because, I had to, right?
Of course.
Let me find a zombie cat to show you throughout. Here we go. Here's a zombie cat. I like the art. It's very simplistic. There's like red throughout it. It also kind of does look like a webcomic. Maybe it was. I don't really know. But it looks really cute and fun. And it's the season, right? So perfectly timed. I'm going to read that.
Speaking of Kickstarters, I'm assuming you already jumped all up on.
I did, yeah.
Okay. I just want to tell everybody about it.
Yeah, so the Giant Days Boom Kickstarter. Here's the thing. I've been notoriously anti-Boom Kickstarters. I don't think it's necessary. Boom has money, especially for things like Berserker that was huge already, right? And like these other books. However, Giant Days is an exception, not because I love it, because they came out with 3 hardcovers and never finished them.
Right.
And it was because of low sales. So they put up there's a Kickstarter happening right now if you want to check it out. You can finish your not on the test editions if you have these already, or you can get them on the Kickstarter, or they're readily available as well, because I have 3 of these. So you can finish those off, or you can get all new, what they're calling library editions. They're not library editions as we know them. they're called library editions because every like one that's sold, they send one to a library,
which is
so
awesome.
which is really cool.
I'm
So,
devastated because I don't have the funds this month.
mm,
Because like I already had plans other big kind of like things to take care of this month, and this comes out with no warning to my finances, right? And I
right.
was like, "Are you serious?" That
Mhm.
is so rude. But I am so excited for everyone.
Well, and I'll say the new editions, if you like those, will be available after the
That's what I
Kickstarter.
figured. So
So, and they'll be cheaper, you know. But if you do want the not on test editions, even if you didn't get those before, a lot of people like these designs more than the new
mhm.
ones. They're really nice. Let me show you them again. It looks like a yearbook, you know.
Yeah, I like how it feels.
Yeah, and they feel really nice, and they have their little like characters on each one. The spines are cute.
I do like the new covers though.
They're really cool. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
them too. I want all of them. Is the problem. So at this point, I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, thanks James for dropping the link in the chat.
Yeah, I'm definitely finishing my hardcovers, but I'm also like, one day I may get the other ones too,
Just for fun.
just because I have to.
Love it. Have you what else have you hauled or if
Oh,
anything?
sorry.
No brush.
That's what I hauled. That's it.
Okay.
I
All
failed.
right. That's not a failure. Not everybody. Listen, we're setting real expectations.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
You
not
know?
everybody can do haul videos every week. You know what I mean?
No. Otherwise, we have to shoot a video. Elmore was like, "Can you shoot a haul video?" I was like, "I've hauled nothing. I'll do a top 10,
So
which
like,
I haven't thought of because I need to choreograph a routine. I'm busy.
yeah, I get it. But I can't tell you what I've read. Would you like that?
Do it. Yeah.
Because I've read quite a bit. I think I don't know. For me, especially recently. So I read Darkroom. This is an Image
Ooh.
original graphic novel. This is my dad's copy actually. So we traded. I traded him Uzumaki, and I was like, "You have to read this." And then he gave me this to read. So he's about 200 pages into Uzumaki, and he's like,
Yeah. Okay.
his only thing his criticism so far, he loves the art, is he doesn't think he thinks Ito needs like a co-writer because
Oh,
some of the
really?
stuff doesn't land. And I'm like, you know, I understand that in like the short story aspect, right? Because
Yeah.
there were some of his short stories where I get to the end and I'm like, oh, that's it. And I still enjoyed it, but like I do get that. But I was like, you need to finish it before you like say that.
Yeah.
Because 200 out of like 600 pages.
Yeah. Some things will pay off later.
Right. And that's what I was telling him. I was like, these people are going to come back around. Like
Yeah.
a chapter may end, but it's still, yeah. So I'll be interested in that. But yeah, Gary Duggan writes this, who I really like. It has good art. This was Image. He loved this. This is one of his favorite reads of the year. It is about basically there is a camera. There's supernatural things happening with this camera and the photos that are developed within it, right? That's why it's called the Dark Room. There's a crazy cast of characters here. There's a skeleton guy who walks around with this main character here. She's really cool. There's elves. There's all kinds of supernatural.
This is like my interest.
Yeah, I think you would really like it. I liked it fine. I didn't think it was
Yeah.
amazing. I will say it is a volume 1. So what I felt it was lacking is I want the further character development
Yeah.
that may come in other books if people buy these books because this was an original OGN from Image. This is
Yeah.
oversized. It's just very thin.
The cover is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a really cool cover. So yeah, I don't know. If that interests you, check it out. I'm glad I never bought it because I didn't love it as much as my dad
Yeah.
did. But you know, maybe other people will.
Yeah.
So there's that. What else I read? Oh, I read this recently from the library. Donuts and Doom.
Oh, how is that? Because it kept popping up
Well,
when
it's
I was
from
looking at other
Bookshelf.
things. I think James mentioned it as well because he saw the cover.
Yeah, and I picked it up because of the cover and the art. And of course, like, you know, there's a witch involved and there's a band and the two
And
main girls, there's a
donuts.
love interest, you know, and donuts, yeah. There's a donut shop. I thought it was fun, but I got to the end and I was like, okay, this is a 3 out of 5 for me. You know,
Oh, bummer.
it didn't like blow me away. I mean, 3 out of 5. I still liked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fine. You know, I'm glad I read it, but there was something about it. I don't know if I just needed more. You know,
Mhm.
maybe it should have been longer. I still thought it was fun. You still may really like it or like it enough to read it. It's worth grabbing
Yeah.
from your library. So check
Yeah.
out, see if your library has it for sure. Which, speaking of another library read, that has spooky elements, Blackwater.
Ooh.
So there's a haunted town,
Okay.
of course. There's a werewolf situation. One of these main characters gets bit. The other one can see ghosts,
Okay.
and ghosts are trying to lead him to like figure out other stuff. Also, one of the main characters is trans. Like, there's some good,
Love
cool
that.
representation. Yeah. And what's interesting, I've never seen this done, I don't think, in something I've read. All the art's black and white.
Ooh.
And there are chapters. Obviously, that wasn't the part I haven't seen before, but
I've never seen a black and white
never
book
seen black and
before.
white book. And there are chapter like breaks where you get to the end of a chapter, and when the next one starts, let's see, let me show you an example. So here's the art from the first chapter, okay? And then there's a chapter 2 break, and then when the next one starts,
Wait, that's your book?
what book?
Holy
Oh,
shit! Holy shit!
hey,
Oh
we
my
know him.
god!
I didn't even notice. Okay, look, I did enjoy it.
Congrats!
That's awesome. That's very cool. Look, I think I just wanted more of it. Is what is ultimately how
So
I felt.
you gotta
I
do
still
another
liked
one.
it. Yeah, I want another one.
Oh my god, you haven't. You should have been in this chat just throwing this out here the whole time.
Yeah, that's
Way to go.
amazing.
We love you.
Good for you. I love the art,
Oh.
and I like the characters.
I feel this weird like secondhand like pride. I don't know because
Yeah.
you're in the chat like, oh
Well,
my god.
and I want to be clear, I still did like it. I think it should, Also, I love the color. I didn't mention this. There's this potion throughout it.
Oh,
It's
cute.
there's all these blue tones, and then the potion's pink, like that. But yeah, I just want more of it, I think. So, what was I talking about? Oh, Blackwater. That's awesome. So chapter 2, new artist.
Okay.
Every chapter, the artist changes. Now there's 2 throughout it, and they
Okay.
keep going back and forth. It was interesting. You know what? They're so similar. It didn't really like mess with me though. Do you know what I mean? And maybe the black and white helped it.
Yeah.
But
Did it feel like it flowed okay?
yeah, as far as the actual art, yeah. And I had fun with it. Again, it's another like I liked it, 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Maybe I wanted more of it. Maybe that's my continuous problem with all of these books I'm reading right now. I don't know. I'm like, what else did I read? I keep having to reference Goodreads. Okay.
Mark asked it, that looks like parts are in sepia tone. Is that just the light on it?
Yeah, I guess there's like, well, it's kind of gray. There's black and gray. I don't know that. Yeah, I think it's just the light you're seeing.
Oh, I see. There's no sequel to it, but I have a different book coming out in 2024. Also has a band and magical stuff in it. And I'd rather have an Oz 3 out of 5 rating, so I didn't want to mention it before. That's really sweet.
Well, that's awesome. Well, and again, I think a lot of people, and I'm not just saying this, like think 3 out of 5. Oh, that's too bad. It's like, no, I still liked it. You know what I mean? Like
That's a 6 out of 10.
Right. I mean, that's a like I liked it. Maybe people have different star ratings. If it's a 2 or lower, I didn't like that. If it's 3, I liked it.
And there's books that we want to give negative and we can't.
Yep.
Looking at you, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Yeah, if we gave that 0.
And No Longer Human.
Yeah, exactly. I read this little mini comic. It's called Visiting. Shortbox put this out.
Oh, cute. Oh, isn't there like a short box comics festival right now online for this month?
Is there?
I think so.
They're in the UK. That's all I know about them. I've read some other stuff from them, but this was it was cute. I liked it. It is about this little bear guy going on a visit to see his aunt, and just honestly real life stuff. And and he has conversations with his aunt, and he's on vacation, and then he has to go home, and the whole time his mom's texting him and making him stressed out. So that's ultimately what it is. I still liked it. Again, another 3 out of 5 read. I'm just like, yeah, I liked it. That's how I feel about this. I liked it.
So yeah, they're right now. If you go to, I put the link in the chat, but Shortbox has a comics fair this whole month. So I don't know if we're able to easily buy those things from here, but I've seen some cute ones on my Twitter feed. Like there's one called No Boyfriend Since Birth. These 2 guys go on a date for the first time. They've never been on a date before, and they're both like 27.
That's cute.
Yeah, so little just short comics like you mentioned. that look really cool and that are all there. If I could, I'd just be like, can you send me a box, please, of all of them? Thank you.
Love that. Let's see. Let's continue the 3 out of 5s.
Love it.
That's a lot of what I've read. Again, that means I liked him. This is The Blot by Tom Neely.
Ooh.
This is so Reed loves this book, and he told me, he was like, I want you to read this. Well, he was like, if you want something quick to read, because there's like not any dialogue. I'm like looking through. No, I don't think any dialogue.
Yeah.
He's like, the art's amazing. He's like, there's no story. He's like, you're gonna hate it because there's no story. And I was like, I don't know. There has to be some kind of story, right? He's like, I don't know. So
Bet.
the art is beautiful. I will say there is a story. However, does it really end? You know, it's one of those. It was very interesting. Oh, I guess there is a few words, because there's a word bubble.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. Basically, this ink blot is like taking over this guy's life, to the point of like taking him over. And so stuff like this. I mean, and the art is amazing, and it's very strange. Again, I feel like I liked it. 3 out of 5. I liked it. I don't know. Again, would it have, if there was another volume, would I have gotten something more out of it? Maybe. That's how I felt. You're like, are you ever stopping? I don't think so.
No, I mean, I can tell you something if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I read Crush and Lobo by Mariko Tamaki.
Oh.
So I know you're not big into DC, but maybe you've seen Lobo. He's like the heavy metal kiss-looking guy.
Yeah, the big dude, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is about primarily focused on his daughter, who is a lesbian. I don't know why I had to say it like that. A lesbian. But she, it was really cute. I gave it like a 4 out of 5, I think. But I had a really good time with it. It was cute. It wasn't great, but like it was just fun to see her do stuff. Like she was having issues with her girlfriend because she just doesn't understand. It almost like as like a neurodivergent person, I feel like I related a little bit because she just kept getting into weird things with her girlfriend. She's like, I'm not from here. I just don't understand what you. Because she's like, her girlfriend's a normal person, also plus size, pretty cool. Who has like parties and stuff. And Crush is very much looks like her dad and is always getting in trouble. And she's part of the Teen Titans, so she's been busy. So you have the typical superhero issue of just being like, I am too busy to like be there and hang out. And I'm going to keep missing stuff. And so they have this like issue back and forth. And she's not good at communicating her feelings. And then she gets called by her dad, who's in like space prison, who's like, hey, I just really want to connect with you again. Like I've been going through therapy or whatever. And like, I want to talk to you. And of course, is that real or is it a trap? That's for you to read and find out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a trap. But it's really fun. I like the back and forth, and I like her, so I want to read more with her. I haven't read her being a Teen Titan before, but she's a fun character. Also, most I read. I read my first ever ghostwriter with Freddie. So we read the Robbie Reyes stuff. I haven't read any of the other ghostwriter stuff. But I had a lot of fun still. It was pretty cool. And his dad doesn't die on a motorcycle. So like I don't have any trauma that I have to relate to this, which is nice. And Crush is cool. Okay, so she has her own thing. I like it. A lot of shared themes with I Am Not Starfire, which isn't a bad thing. I'll definitely read it then because I really liked Crush. I started Batman Superman World's Finest. I read the first issue. It's by Mark Waid. Because I heard there'll be a picture of Roy Harper in it. So that's why I'm reading it, and I liked it so far. And that's, man, have I not read any comics this year? I feel like, I guess 'cause we're reading a lot for our shows lately, like big stuff. But I am like halfway through Nona the Ninth, which is a novel, and it just takes a long time because I listened to the audiobook instead of reading it.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of characters, right?
Yeah, and I need, if anybody's read these books, I need a Gideon the Ninth summary with pictures and a diagram of who is who, because it is so hard for me to remember, but I know the payout's going to be worth it, and everyone everyone and their mom is posting about Nona the Ninth, and I have to catch up
Yeah.
because I guess it's a big deal,
I gotta
and
say
it's killing me.
that's the scary part for me with like fantasy books, where I'm like, I really want to read this, but I'm like, I know I'm gonna get confused about the amount of
Bye,
characters.
Mark. Well, I heard good things about the physical. I need to get the physical Gideon because in the back it has like a glossary of who's who. I've only listened to the audiobook because it's really nice. Like the voices are done really well. And I think that's really helped me to differentiate a lot of things. But it's confusing to have like it's necromancy, and so it's like complicated. But the payout's always worth it. And all I care about is to figure out if a certain character that I am in love with, who's very much my type, comes back. And so I am reading this, waiting for that to happen. I still would like you read think you'd like it, but if I had my pick, I would have you read Iron Widow first, especially since a movie got announced. Ooh.
Okay.
Just finished Nona the Ninth and not sure what to think. By the way, audiobooks are great. The narrator is really good doing different voices and accents. Absolutely. Her hair arc is so good. Sometimes audiobooks have downloadable PDFs, the glossary. Okay, cool. But if you're not sure what to think, I'm worried. I hear that about a lot of those books that they're like, I don't know what was happening until the end, which was great. So
I hear that a lot with fantasy too, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I want to enjoy this, but I don't want to be confused most of the time.
a Gideon's worth it, I think. That's because Gideon is everything to me. She's my type. she's my type. I kind of want to show this says it's necromancy, so it's complicated, but the payoff is worth it. I need a book of quotes from this show. I wish there was a way to do like the and have that written because that's what I need art of us doing that.
Yeah. Or an animation like
okay,
all right.
That's what I need.
Okay, $15.
Okay, $15.
Like that moment, yeah.
I only get my best deals with you. That's the thing.
We gotta hang out more. Get more good deals.
I know. Well, after this month, the dance thing that I am doing will be done. And I will have choreographed, and I'll be done with that, and I can return to my life. So that will be good.
Actually plan something, I think, is our issue.
Well, we need to pick, if you pick a weekend in November, then that should work.
Okay. We'll figure
preferably the second half.
Okay.
I could also convince my mom to come to your area the weekend after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And then just stay there. I don't know if you do Thanksgiving stuff.
I mean, I'll go to parents' houses, but not like we don't have all day events. That's not
okay. I'll just show up at your Thanksgiving.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, hello, Larry's library, and I will only refer to him as that.
He would love it, I'm sure.
I am Kristan's wife, platonic wife. I'll ask him for your hand in marriage. Like, I need to ask now. So, like, in the event of Reed's untimely passing,
it's a just in case. Yeah.
Can I marry
Elliot? I guess.
Can I marry your daughter platonically? Thank you. I should say in the time of both of them. I shouldn't say.
Yeah. I hope Reed doesn't watch this. He won't. It's fine.
I just want to make sure that she's on my insurance and life insurance should she need it.
Isn't that sad? United States of America. What are we doing here?
Why would I marry for love?
Yeah.
I only want to marry so one, we have a sleepover forever.
Yes.
Two, we combine our bookshelves.
Yes. And 3.
Donuts.
And 4, medical insurance.
Oh, yeah. Reed, shut up. Reed, let it happen.
You know, hey, Reed brought me donuts today. Hey, it's from a donut place you haven't experienced yet. I know nothing compares to our donut place. However, there's a newer place here that you haven't been to.
How are the Long Johns?
Well, they don't have them. Here's the thing. They're like dense, kind of. It's not quite a cronut. It's different.
No.
Girl, I'm telling you.
I'll try it for you. But listen, we have those bougie places in my town. Okay? The bougiest. S'mores.
Okay,
places. Birthday cake.
Oh, okay. Sounds great. But I'm telling you. I've never had a donut like this place. there's a current. Should I tell you about their current flavor of the month or whatever?
Okay.
It's called apple, which is a maple apple situation. There are actual like cooked apples on top. Okay, like
Oh.
slices, and there's like a whipped topping that's mapley, and it's
Oh,
very
that
light.
sounds really good. I'm willing to sacrifice my apple allergy for this.
Oh no, I didn't even realize. I'm
No,
sorry.
it is a very mild
Very-
allergy.
You're like,
But
I need
now
cider. It's fine.
Elliot makes a point to bring it up whenever anyone wants to do anything fun. They're like, I'll make some mulled apple cider. I'm like, yes. And he's like, you're allergic. I'm like, not much.
So what happens if you like drink that? Let's say.
I just get congested. It's very unattractive. So
Oh,
for
okay.
years, I love like alcoholic cider. That's my go-to.
Right.
And I just get unattractive. I get a little sniffly, and I
Okay.
become snot girl, as we know.
Right. Right.
Um,
Who you turn into sometimes anyway, right? So
that's just my life.
yeah, there you go. Love that. Very on brand.
I know. I think my body knew. I need links to these donut places I will never visit. Why aren't you going to visit?
Yeah, come hang out with us. We'll take you to the donut place.
Come to Kentucky. Come
Yeah, why not?
on. We got tons of comic book stores here.
Yeah, we actually do.
We really do, actually.
I was like,
I don't
"Oh,
understand why, but we do.
I don't either.
You know, there's stuff to
good
do
ones.
here.
Yeah, there's good ones.
And the food's good. And we're here.
That's really the big get. You buried that.
And if I have to, I mean, I can show you Omar's basement if that'll really help, I guess.
If it'll incentivize you to come
I'll
here.
take you over. It's
You're like,
fine.
I got a key. It's fine.
And then when we go, you distract him, and I take the Suikoden and figures that he knows that he should just give me as a friend. I know that if he dies, I'll have them, but like,
Here's the thing. Here's why I agree with that. Not just because I think you're great and you deserve things,
thank you.
but because I know how his figures are set up, at least how they used to be in the other basement.
They
Where
dust.
they were like on top of each other,
Yeah.
and it's like you're not even enjoying these. If
I
they're
have a
stacked like that.
dedicated Suikoden 4-shelf calyx. Okay?
They need to be seen.
They need to be seen
Mm-hmm.
and worshipped and well lit
Yeah.
and regularly cleaned.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Have you told them?
Especially since, you know, a new Suikoden remaster's coming out next year.
Hey, maybe you're gonna get a lot of new figures. That would be cool, right?
Konami would never let me have that. They're only doing it because the people from the first games got together and they kickstarted a game that was like a spiritual successor. It did really well. I'm like, oh shit, I guess we got to give these people this game. And they're like, well, we already technically made a remastered Suikoden 1 and 2 for PSP. We'll just make it a little bit prettier. Those bitches will eat it up. It's me. I'm bitches. I'm going to eat it up. No,
Yeah.
You can run diagonally.
Love that video.
That's the most exciting. Me and the Suiko bros online are like, guys, I know it looks pretty. Who gives a fuck? You can run diagonally now. This quality of life.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this is about comic books. It's not about Suikoden.
It can be though. I get it. Is that what you read?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a few more. If
Yeah.
Lil Grim.
Little Grim.
Look at him.
Look at him.
I mean, it's just a little mini comic about this Grim Reaper, of course. And his whole
Okay.
thing is like he gets upset, like he wants to pet a bird, and then he touches the bird, and the bird dies.
Oh no.
Yeah, so he's living a sad life. He's just a little grim.
I love his little square head.
I know it's really cute, and I did like it, and I like the ending. So again, another 3 out of 5 because I liked it.
I love him. I love him.
Yeah, he's great. Of course, I don't know if did I already talk about this? I can't remember now.
You don't even need to.
I did read the next. Yeah, of course.
20 out of 10.
Of course, I loved it. So you know, of course. Three Shadows. I read this. You know, it was interesting. The art was really interesting.
Ooh.
There are these 3 shadows that appear.
Okay.
You know, because the name. And they're creepy, and they try to take away this family's child. So the dad and the kid have to like go on the run from these 3 shadows, and weird stuff happens. And you know what? I liked it. 3 out of 5. It's just consistent this last month.
Consistent week, yeah.
Consistent. Here's how I feel about things. So, you know, and then I did read this. Have you heard about this one? You know about this one?
No, is she a murderer?
Okay, so she's
assassin.
upset at her office job, I believe is how it starts.
Okay.
So she wants to apply for another job. She goes to job interview, doesn't realize it's for being an assassin.
Yeah.
Gets the job. And then she's like, "Oh, I've got to like kill people now," and she's got to figure that out with her life. It's all in color.
Really?
It's full color. It's very entertaining. It's also there are puns throughout every single chapter, and it's always animals and wordplay. Okay.
Yes.
For
Yes.
instance, for you said yes. For instance, she says, "This is an assassin firm. Get Otter here," and and a little otters. Okay.
I
Okay.
need it.
Let's see. Here's what's the next. Okay. I can't just kill someone. No, no way. No chance in shell. And then there's a
A snail.
snail with a gun beside her. Okay. They're all over the place. That is consistent. Let's see. Here's another one. I can't believe my ears. And there's a rabbit beside her.
I'm gonna have to get this in English and Japanese because I also need to know what goofy Japanese onomatopoeia or pun they're using.
And it is again constant. Gosh darn dang dog nabbit, and she's crying, and there's a dog licking her tears. It's all over the. I mean, every other page. I feel like. Prawn haps. I just screwed up. This was one of my favorites.
Yes.
Because then
That's
there's
so good. That is so dumb. I need this book.
So
That's
stupid.
the dumbest thing.
And that's why there's animals around her head. Also, she's really enjoying her new life as an assassin.
Yeah.
And she's really good at it.
Aw.
Of course. Yeah, but then there's just animal puns throughout every.
Hell
So it's good for everyone. I was like I was like laughing and telling Reed every animal pun, and he was over it immediately. So
that's when you know it's good.
Yeah, he would hate this, but like
Elliot would love it.
I was gonna say, I think this is for Elliot, and I think you would like it too. It is ridiculous, and I enjoyed it. I'm gonna read more. So that's how I felt about that. And my last thing I read, this is one I picked up for like stupid cheap at Heroes Con. Magnetic Press put this out. It's called Little Mama. Okay. And it is about it's brutal.
Oh.
It's brutal. I thought it was really well done, but it is about a really young mom and that kid growing up and what she has to deal with. There's, I mean, just all the trigger warnings, honestly. Like, there's just a lot of abuse in this. There's a lot of intense stuff. I do think it was really, really well done if you're looking for some kind of like deep, emotional, kind of painful story and not just something you're in the mood for. You know, this is good for that, but it was rough. It was rough, and I think anyone who's maybe experienced anything like this, like, avoid it. But it was well done. Yeah. It hurt me. I do plan to get rid of it because I'll never read it again. It's one of those.
Like Eddie Gein.
Exactly. But it was good.
That was cool.
That's what I read.
Nice.
Oh, I did want to tell you too. I picked up the library. I haven't read it yet. Wrestle Castle by the Scoundrels people. Yeah, and it's tiny.
Yeah, so I'll check it out. I am finally returning my library books, so I'll be able to
pick some stuff up.
Pick some new stuff up because I'll have to for 20th Century Boys because I don't own them.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of, I got that at the library. I picked up Ride On by Faith Erin Hicks, who I love. Right?
Of course.
This, I don't know, there's horses involved. I'll read anything that Faith Erin Hicks does. So
yeah.
So whatever. And Reed's really excited about this one, Forest Hills Bootleg Society.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah, and I started reading it. It's got really cool art. I don't know. I like it. I like the tones throughout this.
Yeah.
I like that trend of like 1 or 2 tone colored.
I do too.
Like, young adult books. Like this one, like the Donuts one, like some other ones that I've read lately. It's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to. Sorry, I won't be yawning right now. Looking forward to our reads for this month. Just to remind everybody.
Yes.
Open the Google Doc. We'll be reading the new Junji. I guess, do we decide what? Yeah, Kurzai Corpse Delivery Service, so I assume will be the last week.
Yes. The Liminal Zone is the Ito book.
Okay. And then Crossroads at Midnight.
Yes. Yep. That's it.
Perfect. Excited. I pretty much decided over I think I will take Tuesday off to do some choreographing stuff, but the rest of the month, I'll be there. We're doing I definitely want to do Kurzai Corpse Delivery Service. If you want to talk about it again.
Sure. Yeah.
I think Omar's down to join too. I'm gonna do Justice League Dark on the 18th, so maybe we can do Kurosagi on the 11th if it's not too soon.
It's probably too soon for me, but you do whatever you need to.
But we don't have to do all of it either.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way I can read all of it by then.
Maybe we can do like 2 volumes.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, no pressure. If not, I'll throw in a different book because I haven't set this in stone either. Because for the 25th is going to be whatever everybody votes on, which is going to either be Bitterroot, Gideon Falls, or something else.
Okay.
So I don't know what it'll be.
I mean, if you do Gideon Falls, though, I have to be there. Just so.
Okay, so just go ahead and put the 25th in your calendar.
Okay.
I assume Gideon Falls will win.
Okay.
The rest are just there to be nice.
Are you just doing the first volume, I guess, or the first hardcover, maybe?
Yeah. Okay. So maybe instead of Kurosagi Corpse Delivery Service, I'll throw in a Junji Ito for the 11th, so it can just be the same one. And then I'll just have another friend join. Which JLD, the new 52? Let me check. Is Jessica in the chat? Jessica's going to do that with me. Jessica told me which ones we're reading. And it is, yes, new 52. So it's all of that. So it's 6 trades, so aka the Omni. Did you have time to watch Hocus Pocus too? I haven't yet. I was busy because Friday I was watching Slumber Party Massacre and Slash Lorette Party. And then yesterday I played D&D and then played Yakuza 0 until I went to sleep. So been a little busy. And today is choreographing in Yakuza 0 because I need to have part of my routine by class, and I haven't done any of it because I didn't know we were going to have it for class this week. I thought I'd do class next week. So here's hoping. What else is new with everybody? I'm caught up on She-Hulk. It's still great.
Good.
Interview with the Vampires out, but I don't have AMC Plus, so I haven't started. But Jessica says it's very gay and very good. Did you ever read or like watch any of the Anne Rice stuff?
I think I watched some of it way back in the day, but
yeah.
I don't really have a vivid memory of it. But I'll check that out.
Yeah, it should be good.
Did I tell you the new show? It's not new. It's new to us that we've fallen into on Netflix.
What is it?
It was a CW show, and it lasted 4 seasons. It's called In the Dark. Do you know of this one?
When she's blind?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually. I'm watching through the latest season.
Oh, okay. Look at us.
Yeah, I was watching it religiously. It is like every CW show.
Yeah,
it is too much.
It's
and I don't know why I'm still watching it.
I feel the Same. So Reed and I fell into it together.
The first season is really good.
Yeah, and so Reed and I fallen into it, although Reed's like, I don't know if I can keep doing this, so I think I'm gonna finish it alone. But we just got to season 2, like the first episode.
Oh shit.
First or second, yeah. So like I've experienced
it only gets worse.
Oh god.
I mean it really does.
Well, I'm already like, okay. Because of course I won't ruin it for anyone if you happen to want to watch this nonsense, but although I've told my parents, I'm like, you need to watch it because like they would so like it, but like because they're like me with some of the stuff. But like, y'all, I got through. I'm trying to talk to you without giving it away. I got through the situation in season 1.
Yeah.
That, to be honest, maybe we should have seen it coming. But I looked over at Reed, and we had the same. We both had our jaws actually dropped. Like it's the one. I feel like the one show that's never happened.
Such a bummer.
Our jaws were dropped, and then he kept saying there's no way, and I was like, no, I think there's a way. Unfortunately, I think it's happening.
Yeah, it is. It sucks,
and I'm still upset about it. And then I'm upset about the aftermath.
Because of you know who. The best. Our girl. Best girl. Love her. Very sad.
It's it's a whole.
Listen, where I'm at right now, everything sucks, and I don't know why I'm watching it. I really don't.
I feel like that right now. I'm like, I think everything sucks. I was like, I still want to know what happens though is the problem.
I
Because,
know.
because you know, you got there's I can't
I
even say
know.
anything.
There's also oh, I didn't know My Best Friend's Exorcism's already out. I love that book. That's the guy who wrote
Brady Hendrix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope it's good.
I hope it's good too.
And of course, Rings of Power. Still watching, still loving it. Other people like, I don't know. I love it. I don't care. The pacing works for me. The characters work for me. I'm happy.
Okay, good.
What else? Did you ever watch the plane crash show on Netflix? That feels like a CW show.
Oh,
You would like that.
I think I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name. I don't think I ever started it. I think I was tempted once.
You would like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially like in the dark, I mean.
Yeah. It's
it will disappoint you less.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
The bar is low.
Now that like I know In the Dark ends in season 4, I don't mean to keep on, but I'm like, is there going to be an ending to this? Like, did they?
I don't know. I'm glad you told me.
Yeah, it's
because I need it to end.
Yeah,
Manifest, yeah, Manifest is so good.
Okay, I feel like maybe it did
but
start
I
it.
still want you to watch League of Their Own or something else first. Can you just watch them in gay first? I mean, this is sort of gay.
I gotta tell you, we have Prime, and I always forget we have Prime. So I need.
There's such good shit on there.
I know. I
Paper
need to
Girls.
I know.
League of Their Own.
I know. I gotta do it. For sure, League of Their Own. Yeah.
Also, I really want you to watch Sleepaway Camp so we can talk about it.
Okay.
Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
I just recently watched it because Jessica was talking about it. It is the funniest ending I've ever seen.
I'm writing it down.
I need you to watch it so we can talk about it because I think you'd read it both like because the acting's crap. It's bad. It's so bad.
Okay.
There's something in the ending that I'll never forget.
What's it on?
It's on Amazon Prime.
Amazon. Okay. It's another.
I think I had to watch it with like ads, but it's fine.
Okay. Okay. You're making me want to.
Because it just makes me laugh still. It's so funny. But yeah, I watched the Summer Party Massacre with Jessica, and it's written by or directed by this like female writer who also wrote this like very gay book, like lesbian book. And it feels gay. I think you'd like it too.
Okay.
Because she's showing me, looking at me like, and I was like, what the fuck? That's gay as hell. Why are these girls looking at each other like this in the shower room at high school? What is this?
It's one of those.
It's like they can't be gay, but you know it is. You know, that's how it felt.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
But yeah, League of Their Own for sure, because it'll warm your heart. Like
I love that.
It is so sweet and wonderful. Besides that, I've just been busy playing Yakuza 0 because I got a real estate business to run in the game now. So, and I just beat all of the children in the little race car game. So, I've been really busy. So,
is this a different game than before?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like first. It's like the prequel or whatever.
Oh,
I played the latest game and now I'm going back.
I see. Got it.
But it's just as goofy. Like the main guy. Elliot keeps going, is he on the spectrum? And I was like, he's gotta be. Because the way we talk to anybody is like we don't have any sense about anything. And it's so good. It's the best.
Love that for you.
Yeah. That's it. I feel like I have nothing else going on.
I get it. I'm with you.
It is a busy ass month for me this month. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. So
yeah.
And for all that shame, I still haven't seen any Andor. I watched 2 episodes. I probably will watch the rest. I don't care about it. But to be fair, I enjoyed that movie, but it was not because of him. I like him just fine, and I could see how this show would turn me around. Because not spoiler really, but like he's looking for a sister, and if you throw in like a guy looking for a family member deal. Yeah. But I loved everybody else in that movie so much more in Rogue One. So, and I'm just eager to get Ahsoka so I can see all of my people from Rebels. That's really what I want, to see my babies from Rebels.
Yeah, I keep hearing, James said it too, Andor is moving very slow. That's the only review I've seen from anyone.
3 is a hook. Okay, yeah. I heard it's like it's like every 3 episodes is like a arc kind of.
Like something's actually happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'll watch it, but I'll probably just watch it like at my own time, casually, and not make it like a big thing. She-Hulk is the only one I'm making sure that I'm watching. But that's because it's just been so much fun. Like, anyone who complains, I remember seeing one comment. It was one of those that's like shared of like, here's a list of dumb comments from people that they were like, yeah, I get that She-Hulk's thing is like breaking the fourth wall in the comic books, but like, I don't think she should do it in like the live action because like Deadpool already has that. That should only be his thing. And I was like, that's stupid. It's a fun show, and like so far the stakes have not been big, and I like that. It's so
Honestly,
I know where it's going, but like it's so fun.
I feel like I need that after In the Dark. Like,
I think you do, because literally In the Dark, I'm just telling you right now, it is going to suck the soul out of you, and you're not gonna have fun, but you're gonna keep watching it, and you're gonna be like, why?
Can you just tell me Pretzel's okay still? Where
Pretzel's
you are?
okay.
Okay.
Pretzel's still okay.
At
Don't
least
worry.
they can give me that. At least they can give
Pretzel's
me
gonna be okay.
Okay.
Is anyone else gonna be okay?
Probably not.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
But like, I'll tell you this. Pretzel's okay. And the lesbian never dies.
Hey.
Does that help you?
It does help me because I think Jess is a great character.
She's not in season 4.
I'm sad.
I'm just gonna tell you. Maybe she will be. She's not. I have not seen her. So
I feel like where I'm at right now, she's still a great character, you know?
She will be, yeah.
Oh, she's like not not at all in season 4. Is that what you mean?
No. I haven't seen her.
Oh my gosh. I thought you meant, she's not a great character in season 4.
Oh no. She's just not there.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh. Murphy, what did you do?
Yeah, the last episode was really good. It's very cute. Little like therapy session. She's great. You'll love her. Like, just the way she deals with things is so sweet and funny, because like it's so relatable. Just her relationship with the She-Hulk persona of her is very interesting. And plus, you've got to meet Madison, so we can make the Madison jokes. It's not fair for me that I can't make Madison jokes in our friendship.
Okay, you're right. It's not fair, and I need to start it. Maybe I'll actually watch it. I will message you the moment I watch an episode. Okay.
Or even just watch it in between each In the Dark episode you watch, because you'll need it.
I do need it. I need it right now. I need it after everything that just happened.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can go ahead and wrap. We'll be back next week with Junji Ito.
Liminal Zone. Yes.
Liminal Zone. Let me write that on this thing, because I'll keep saying it and then forgetting the title. Because I need to get that. We'll be back next week. And yeah.
Check out InStockTrades.com, where you can get great.
We have 5 Sundays this month.
Do we?
Yeah.
We love that.
Nice. Okay.
Cool.
So, see you then. Have a good Sunday.
All right. Bye.